Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game, and we are returning to Rule the Waves 3. We've just beaten the Americans in Southeast Asia pretty niftily, sunk a couple of their carriers, but I would say the first cracks are starting to show 9 months into the war. We are financially in a very dire situation. We're actually negative in terms of funds, although the monthly balance is alright-ish, but I had to tweak a couple of things, and that the most important thing is I had to send 2 of our battleships that were damaged into proper rebuilds. That takes a little bit longer, but the cost per month is actually a little bit lower. So that's kind of the way to go here. Sagami, this is a null refit. This is just really exactly how it was. But Yashima, she is getting at least helicopters now, with that little nice helipad instead of the previous float planes. So that is there, but she'll be dearly missed. 4 months she's going to be out of action. A couple of other ships here too. And we've also lost a couple of ships now. So you can see down here, these are all the ships that we lost, sorted by displacement. And most of them are not really lost. They're scrapped, broken up, stuff like that. The biggest ship that we've lost so far was in 1938, a heavy cruiser, 10,000 tons. But you can see now here, we've got a light cruiser lost this time around at 8,000 tons. Then another light cruiser, destroyer, and so on and so forth. So this is really starting to be a little bit more drastic than it was before. A lot of our ships are still damaged. So let's see what we can do about that. Honestly, I'm going to dial down on the research here even a little bit further because I don't want to be, excuse me, in negative monies. Now, looking at the disposition of forces, I think we're going to stay in Southeast Asia. The reason is the Americans don't have a lot here, but some. Great Britain has a little bit here. So there are definitely enemy ships around that we can hunt. More might move in from the Indian Ocean, and it would be overwhelming, but it wouldn't be too bad right now. So let's try to do that. I'm guessing the the Americans here with the 9 carriers are going to move somewhere soon. But for now, we're going to accept that that is exactly what's going to happen. Convoy defense, they've got 2 light carriers, a heavy cruiser. That should definitely be something that we can take on, and I would be very happy to do that. Let's attack the enemy ships, why not? Could try to suppress stuff, and you're kidding me, right? Why? Why? So the only thing that the game gave us is a helicopter carrier and 3 destroyers. How are you guys actually set up though? You've got a decent number of torpedoes, a decent number of missiles, but absolutely no guns basically. 4-inch guns is the maximum that you've got. I'm not a big fan, to be honest, and these guys are actually going to be difficult to control without the helicopter carrier. This is our only helicopter carrier. Helicopters can do searches, but that'd be about it. So let's see how this is going to turn out. Interesting. Haven't had that situation before. Right, so these are definitely our convoys, our convoy ships over here, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks like a convoy formation. I think someone told me that. Oh yeah, if you can do a shift click on there, you see what these guys are. That's good to know. So we can definitely know that they are ours, which we knew before, but it's good to confirm that, I guess. Right, we can't control our ships for the moment, it seems. Who's launching against them? So the convoy force has a couple of destroyers, a couple of corvettes. Then we've got some air bases. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so we know that these guys up there are enemies. Can we launch at them? So let's fire salvo at these guys or the heavy cruiser. I'm gonna fire a couple of missiles here because I don't want to launch all of them. Oh, I hope that the fire half button works at some point. Well, they don't have a good day, I can tell you that. Why can I not really control them yet? Because we don't have technically sighted the enemy, I guess. Interesting. Right. Let's pick a little bit more. You know what? You can fire all of your missiles. All of them miss. Oh, there are more of them there. Yeah, we need to be a little bit careful to not launch too many missiles at the same time. Okay, no hits being scored there. Okay, and finally we can control you guys. Right, let's come closer to them then. Let's fire another salvo. Not so much on these guys. Where are all of our missiles? Have you seriously launched all of your missiles? No. Curious. Well, almost all of them have been fired. Yeah, but I'm guessing that this far away, I think there are some problems. Yeah, the issue is we really only control the helicopter carrier. Which means that these guys are a little bit out of touch, right? 3 surface-to-surface missiles. I don't want to lose these. But the torpedoes would be fine, I'm guessing. Right, let's see whether we can put a torpedo into her. We're thinking it's a light cruiser. I'm not sure that that's truly the case. She's not fighting back at us, so that's good. It's also nice that we didn't lose any torpedo here. That guy still has some fight in it, and he's engaging our helicopter carrier, which of course he would. But we need to have them in here, otherwise we can't do anything about them. Right. Let's fight at least a missile. Well, 2 of them have been. A couple of hits we did score. Fubuki is lost immediately with a single torpedo hit. Minor torpedo. Jesus. That was bad. Well, at least we are hitting the quote-unquote heavy cruiser. But we have so many ships here, I don't know why we're not using more to... Yeah, but we engaged too aggressively here. We're sending out some torpedoes and none of them hit. You don't necessarily need to torpedo him, but if you do, do that. There's an unidentified ship coming in here. Let's stop. Okay, let's... We don't have anything left. Right, in that case, let's get out of here. Our main goal is to protect the convoy. Our secondary objective is to save the AV here. I mean, honestly, it's still, even with the division system, you get weird results. What, like three destroyers covering all of that if you've got the entire fleet in the area. That should be a little bit better, honestly. Yeah, they're still pestering us down there. Right, can I grab you and have you not be AI controlled? In a line ahead formation, maybe. You can come up behind them, but please only behind them. You're suffering a near miss here. We are firing at him, but scoring very little. Pretty sure that's a destroyer. Could be a corvette too, of course. No, I don't think it's a corvette. Could be a light cruiser, I suppose, but no. With this speed and agility, yeah. Now these guys are AI controlled again. Super annoying. I wouldn't mind them being AI controlled if I could at least give them sort of a broad objective. I can, in the sense that I can tell them to stick around the AV in different roles, but that's not really what I want. I want them to be completely independent here. Yeah, we're losing a lot of ships to this guy. All of these guys who are lagging behind here. But I don't want to lose the AV either. How much ammo do these guys pack? At least he's skedaddling off. Good. Right, let's try to get out of here. Guess we can patrol sort of this area here. A couple of ships here, they might be ours. I suppose with shift click, yeah, they are ours indeed. It's still night, isn't it? Yeah. During daylight we might have a lot more success with our ground-based bombs and stuff. Well, but already a destroyer lost. That's not nice. I think we destroyed a little bit of theirs, but if they manage to sink these ships, then it counts as their win. No, it's actually our win. That's nice. So, destroyer sunk on their side, destroyer sunk on our side, auxiliary 3 with heavy damage. That's about it. So, let's double check on our ship here. Torpedo critical hit TVN. And you just immediately sink. This guy on their side, 4 missile hits. And a lot of 4-inch hits, but these were really nothing to start with. Single missile hit here, that caused already quite a bit of damage. Engine room hit, yeah. Oh well, small battle. Protecting our convoys. It's called a major victory, I don't quite believe that. The army wants more resources to prepare for a great offensive. No. This is a naval war. Low level attack profile reduces hit chance for enemy heavy and medium surface to air missiles against non-high level air attacks. So I suppose against everything but medium bombers and patrol boats. Ooh, an advantage in electronic warfare, that's always appreciated. One of our submarines sunk. One of our destroyers hitting a mine. French-Italian. British-Italian. Not much else going on. 90 victory points. Nice. And we do have a lot of money. Jeez, where did that come from? So who's damaged over here? You guys. Urani. Do we have a rebuild for you, or do we need to think about one? No. So that's something that is done. You're spacious, that's good. Your top side is pretty much exceeded. You've got a lot of weight remaining, but with no top side, there's nothing we can do. I would love to increase the reloads on these guys, but again, it's just the top side that's the issue here. Well, I guess we could give you more radar. That would give us 6 more top side. Let's give you one more medium gun. Your main guns are fine. You've got the best director available. So small change, but it'll actually be faster to put you completely into the dock rather than trying to repair you. There we go. Anyone else who needs urgent refits? No, not really. Some of our ships here are starting to show some engine trouble. That's okay. I suppose we don't have enough capabilities here. Well, what's also interesting is the Americans are, I think, they're moving a little bit all over the place. I think they moved quite a bit from the North American west coast to the Caribbean. And I think they moved some of their stuff from Southeast Asia towards Central Pacific, which is interesting. So that leaves only the British here with a battle cruiser. And in total 6 light carriers. So I think we're going to stay here. The big question is, will we send a Kagi home so that she can overhaul her status here? With the little asterisk, that's always a sign that things might not be going too well. How many reinforcements could the Americans pull in? 3 carriers. That's still quite a bit. I suppose we could resume the construction on you. I suppose we could resume the construction on all of you guys. Yeah, because I would love to have more destroyers. This is the most modern class. A couple of 4-inch guns. A helicopter. That's, I think, really the big innovation here. Not that many torpedo tubes anymore, but I think that's also appropriate. Right, Indian Ocean, very light presence from everyone. Italy at least dominating the Mediterranean. So let's see. To invade the Dominican Republic, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We don't have enough forces here. That makes a lot of sense. They would do that. Naval budget increases, lovely. Torpedo technology. Ooh, bigger destroyers. That's also very good. Naval patrol aircraft. Also a nice change here. I don't see anything that you're doing better. No, heavy bombs. You're increasing that by quite a bit. Nice. Our forces are fighting down there. We're losing a submarine. Another submarine lost. No! No, 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 that was not good. Fuji being damaged here. Right. Spacious. Well, honestly, you look pretty fine. And it's 3 months. A refit would be 4 months. Our money is actually okay, so I'm actually gonna let her traditionally be repaired. We could refurbish the engine, but I think that takes longer. Yeah, 14 month. No, no, no. We need to end the war. Yeah, Americans have a lot of their forces here now. That's okay. 3 complete carriers. Heavy cruisers, light carriers. But I think we're gonna focus on Southeast Asia. Yeah, we're probably gonna lose the Dominican Republic, which is sad. I love to have something in the Caribbean. I think we got that via Revolution event at one point. But we can't support it, not against the Americans. 9 carriers, 4 carriers, 1 carrier. 14 carriers in total fielded against our 4. Yeah, this is not gonna work. We could, I guess, resume the construction on some of our bigger ships. Takes a lot of money, but we can do it. I'd like to have a little bit of a war chest, but I'm feeling relatively comfortable now with the 7.6 million there. So let's hit another turn. This is the wrong area. I don't want to have any battle here. Nice. Nice. Completely undeserved. We didn't even support them, but good. Performance data. Performance data. Submarine survivability, that's also kind of nice. And new jet light fighters. US troops have been defeated in Southeast Asia. Sinking an enemy submarine. Ooh. Ouch. Italy losing heavy cruiser, light cruiser, anti-destroyer. France is only losing a destroyer here. Not good. Not losing any submarines, sinking a couple of merchantmen, that's nice. 220 victory points, that's good to see, I suppose. Right, how's they still fighting? I thought we had beaten them here. Was that a bug? No, they're completely overwhelmed us here. And we kick them out down here. That's what I expected. They're still going strong there. We've got this new destroyer class, which I really love to see with the Halo. The rest of the stuff is being constructed. And it's going to come online just bit by bit. Makes sense. Now let's look at the division editor and see where we're losing ships. You're supposed to escort the, or support the escort carriers. Let's add another one to you. You're not supposed to be that big. You're supposed to screen the carriers. You are supposed to be a little bit bigger. Add ships to division. There we go. You're an army. You're being refit. That's okay. You guys are supporting the battleships. So yeah, we've assigned all of our older ships to that, and that makes a lot of sense to me now. Good. Ooh, brilliant. Nice. Brilliant, Commander. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, but not better than that. We definitely need more destroyers, but I don't want to start building them now because that's really pointless. Engine trouble on just a small number of our ships, not too bad. It's a lot of ships down here now, especially 14 light cruisers. They're packing a lot of missiles. 3 carriers over here. We could sortie into the Central Pacific and try to get these carriers. They're not that well defended, but I'm not sure where they're going. If they're staying here, that would of course be brilliant, but I don't think they will. So the other thing that we could think about is doing some sort of invasion down here, or anywhere else for the matter. Here's an interesting thought. If we go for the Central Pacific, we could invade Hawaii. If we invaded Hawaii, then the US would have a lot less possibility to reinforce any of this, because they would not have any bases to support them there. That's a tempting thought. Now, our base capabilities here are a lot less than the Americans, though. And Hawaii would be a really good target. It would really throw a wrench into there. It would really cut off the Western theater from the Eastern theater, I think. The alternative would be to do something down here. Capture the Philippines, base capability 100. But we always have like Hong Kong, all of the American stuff, all of this down here. Just so many holdings that it's going to be very difficult to take them out all. I don't think we can get Alaska because it's probably a home base. Home territory. Does it actually say that? Home area there. No, it doesn't. So Alaska would also be viable to take out and prevent them from getting further closer to us. Hawaii would actually be a super interesting choice. They've got a bit there. Are we going to take Hawaii? Our ships have suffered a little bit already in Southeast Asia. Our battleships are going to be back online in 2 months. We're down to 3 battleships basically at this point, and most of them from second battle group actually, Mikasa classes. Which on the other hand do have a lot of heavy missiles now. And even SAM batteries. They're pretty slow though. How about our carriers? Our carriers are all doing fine. How are the air groups looking? No, completely filled up. Good or veteran status even. That's good. By the way, we did see that we had some light jet fighters that are now available. Yeah, so these guys are the new ones. You are considerably faster. Your range is somewhat better. Maneuverability is better. Toughness is a little bit lower. But yeah, I think the speed advantage is pretty significant here. So let's actually declare these guys to be obsolete. We're going to focus on the new one. The dive bombers are also obsolete because we're not using them anymore. Going to get a new heavy jet fighter in a turn, so that's nice too. We need to think about our medium bombers because they've got poor reliability and I dislike that a lot. Yeah. Right, let me think off screen about Central Pacific here, but I would be looking forward to that a lot. So, for now, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like and I hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.